Our last method for solving quadratic equations is the quadratic formula. And my first step is I want to get everything onto one side and 0 on the other. Then I want to take the coefficients of my x squared, my x, and my constant and plug them into this formula. And that's going to get me my two answers. Now, with completing the square, we were always able to get an answer. With factoring, we weren't, because there's many trinomials that can't be factored. But completing the square could always get us a solution. Quadratic formula is as powerful as completing the square, meaning it will always get you a solution as well. So let's look at number 1. My first step is to get everything on one side and 0 on the other. So I like to identify my A, B, and C. So my A is 2. My B is 4. And my C is -5. And I need to plug those into the quadratic formula. Now when you're doing the quadratic formula, you should put parentheses, open parentheses for all of your different variables. And this is really to help you out with like negatives, because it's very easy to make some kind of sign error. Okay, so A is going here and here. B is going here and here, and C is going here. So notice I'm not putting any x's into my quadratic formula. You just put the coefficients, you just put the numbers. Okay, so then I want to start simplifying this. And if you show it in more steps or less steps than I do, then that's perfectly okay. So this is going to be -4 plus or minus square root of, and I like to type in the inside of that radical in my calculator. So 4 squared minus 4 times 2 times -5, and I get 56. And this is all over 4. Okay, so I have some more simplifying to do. This is going to be x is equal to -4 plus or minus, the square root of 56 can be simplified into square root of 4 times square root of 14 over 4. And that's going to be -4 plus or minus 2 square root of 14 over 4. And then I'm going to break up the fraction. So -4 over 4 plus or minus 2 square root of 14 over 4. So again, you're allowed to give that denominator to both of those. And then I want to reduce. So this will be -1 plus or minus. And then the 2 over 4, I can reduce that to 1 over 2. So this will be square root of 14 over 2. There is a 1 here, but it's implied, so you don't need to put it. So this would be my answer. If you wanted to write out both solutions separately, it would be -1 plus square root of 14 over 2 and -1 minus square root of 14 over 2. So there's really no way that we could get this answer with factoring. So the quadratic formula is definitely a good tool here.